Hey everybody, Tac Dad here. Want to do a tabletop review of the CZ P10c. First order of business is mag is empty, no bullets. There will be no firing of the weapon on this video, and there will be no gunsmithing. This is only for informational purposes. Okay, so CZ P10c. Yeah, I'm really late to the party on this one. I realize that, but let me give you a little bit of my thoughts. I own Glocks, I own M&Ps. I usually carry either a Glock 26 or a Smith & Wesson Shield. I do have a Smith & Wesson Compact 2.0 Compact, and my thought was, you know, my Shield and my 26 I can shoot fairly well, you know, for defensive purposes. I was looking for something that I can control better than my Glock 19. Now, you know, I don't go to the range every weekend. I do competition, friendly competition, once in a while, but I do not burn thousands of rounds through my firearms and learn how to use them really well. I mean, I have a VP9. That one, to me, in my hands, shoots very well. Very nice trigger. My Glock 19, I just never, I have to really focus and concentrate to get it to hit where I want it to hit. So that was one thing. I was looking for something that I can carry that I knew I was accurate with. Nothing too big, nothing too small. Second thing was, like I said, I have Glocks, I have M&Ps. God forbid, you're ever in a situation, they're going to take your firearm away. So if I have $1,200, $1,500 invested in my Gucci Glock 19 with the red dot and milled slide and threaded barrel and all that kind of crap, I just lost that. I have to replace that. So I was like trying to find out, you know, what can I get that's accurate, that I feel comfortable carrying, that's not too expensive. My VP9, I love to carry. VP9 cost me $620. Okay, so that's a little bit of a hit for me if I have to replace it. So on the other end of that story, when this first came out, the CZ P10c, everyone raved about it. This is a wonderful gun. Okay, and it piqued my curiosity. I wanted to see what all the hype was about. I just never got around to buying one because it was 500, mid 500s, just like the Glock 19. And several years ago, M&Ps and even VP9s had some sales where you got a really good price, plus you had added benefit by getting extra magazines and extra ammo. So I ended up going that route instead. Plus the fact that I never like to jump on the hype. I really don't. If something comes out brand new, oh my gosh, this is great. Okay, that's fine. But I just don't jump and get one. I mean, rarely do I do that. So this is no exception. A friend of mine let me handle one time, probably back in 2019, 2018, something like that. But again, I was never attracted to it. All right, so fast forward to summer of 2023. So this has been out since 2017. There was a first gen. Now this is like the second gen, sort of. I mean, they don't call them by gens, but they have corrected all the issues that came out with the first versions of these. Okay. Oh, this one happens to be made in the Czech Republic. I don't know if that makes a difference. If anyone knows if there's any major difference between the USA ones and the Czech Republic ones, please leave a comment below, because I have no clue. I kept trying to find information on that, but I just really, I didn't get anything solid. Okay, except possibly that the ones made in the Czech Republic are tighter, and they don't wobble. Like, there's no wobbling. You know, this, I mean, I mean, you hear something, but there's no real wobbling, and there's tighter. So I don't know. If you guys know, someone knows, put it down in the comments. All right, so moving on. So I started looking around just out of curiosity, you know, what's out there. There's a lot of great options out there, blah, 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 you know. APX 365 XLs. I mean, there's just so many out there. Even the Dagger PSA ones. All right, this now the ZZ P10c summer of 2023. You can pick one of these up for $300. You heard me. $300. This is a $550 gun. I went to a local gun shop, and that's how much the price tag was on it. $550. I went online, looked around a little bit. I found these for $300. So shipping and out the door, this cost me $360. Came with 2 magazines, and all the hype about the ergos and the trigger. Again, no ammo. Is accurate, because I actually am able to hit this very, very well. Wherever I aim this, I pull the trigger and it shoots. Now people, you know, oh, the trigger is great, or the trigger's not that great. You know, the mechanics are better. There are other triggers out there. The Walther's better. Okay, Walther has like a rolling constant pressure trigger. The Canic is really, really light. That doesn't necessarily make it a great trigger, by the way, but that's another discussion. This, for some reason, in my hand, between the ergos and the trigger, it doesn't move. So if it doesn't move, the bullet's going to go exactly where you're aiming at. That's why I love this gun. And it's $300. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm getting one. And, you know, I never shot one before. I only handled one and went to the shop just to put it in my hand. Oh, it comes with back straps. I put the medium size one, which I like better than the small. And then I took it to the range, and I was like, holy crap, this is fantastic. The only thing I did to this was I added the the Night Fusion sights. These are night sights, red front, orange front, green rear. They do glow really nicely in mid-light conditions and at night. I only wish that this front sight was slightly bigger. I mean, I'm getting a little bit older, and my eyesight is not quite what it used to be. I wish this was slightly bigger, but then again, when I actually go out and shoot it, it's not an issue. Boom. I find it. I hate what I'm looking at. So, so the things that they changed. This is only one-sided now, mag release instead of both sides. There was a thing with the striker that could roll, and that they fixed that. The recoil spring sometimes would the nut would unscrew itself. They fixed that. So all the issues that I got a little nervous, because I bought one. All of a sudden I found a few videos that said that there were some issues. All those issues were old on the older ones, anything prior to 2018. So these new ones are all, you know, ready to go. So that's my story on this one. If there's anything else I can say, I mean, I didn't do anything to this gun except change the sights. And one thing that's nice, you don't have to drift the front. The front comes out this way, which is nice. So that way you just have to push it in this way. There's no caliper readings like on the back one. The back one, yeah, it's a set screw, and you have the caliper. So they give you 2 mags. They give you I did not know this. They give you actual screws for the screw here for the sights. They already give you that wrench. I wish I'd have known that, because I would have used it. They give you a black snap cap and these green inserts in the back to dry fire with. And of course, I lost it somewhere. I gotta find it again. But anyway, and 3 back straps, medium, large, and small. It came with the small. All of them come with the small. I put the medium on, and it seemed to fit my hand a little bit better, so they get both hand purchase on it, you know. And that's about it. I'm glad I waited. Glad I didn't get this right away. I mean, unless I hadn't already had Glocks, I would have jumped on this. So, okay, so you're looking for a Glock. You're looking for something if you don't have any real preferences at this point. I mean, this, everyone says is a Glock killer. It's not a Glock killer. This is design-wise what Glock should be. This is better than a Glock. The only thing it does not have is a long track record. These have been out since 2017. They had some minor issues, but as far as firing, I haven't seen anything that indicates that they have any issues at all. And there were no recalls on this and nothing of that sort. You know, it's drop safe, unlike some unmentioned other brand new guns that you dropped them and they go off and they had to fix that. For $300, you get an incredible trigger. You get luminescent sights that are really good. They're aluminum. You don't have to change this gun if you're going to carry this. If you buy a Glock, oh, well, I got to change the sights. Oh, the Glock trigger sucks. I gotta, you know, upgrade that. So already you're going from $550 for a Glock, $100 for sights, and $100 for trigger. So where you're at now? $750. This is $3. That's just my 2 cents. You know, buy what you want. But this right now, this is the bargain of the year, in my opinion. And I would say I like this better than any of my other firearms, with the possible exception of the long slide version of the VP9. I still have to sort of go to the range and compare those two. But that's how good this is in my hands. Okay, mileage may vary. I don't know, whatever your flavor is, but that's my 2 cents. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I should mention, but I think I covered it. So, all right, guys. CZ P10c, incredible gun, and this is my new carry. So I will be putting up another video shortly on my CZ P10F. Since I love this one so much, I got a full-size version, and take a look out for that. All right, till next time, guys.